Tonight, we bring you the blockbuster moment every NBA observer has been waiting for. A defining night in the 2026 season as James Harden made his Cavaliers debut and helped the Cleveland Cavaliers secure a thrilling 132-126 road victory over the Sacramento Kings. This wasn't just another regular season game. It was the first chapter in what could become one of the most fascinating storylines of the year. The arrival of a future Hall of Famer in a new city, and how he immediately altered the trajectory of a team with championship aspirations. Like this video and subscribe to the channel for complete NBA trade deadline and game coverage. The Cleveland Cavaliers, fresh from trading for Harden in a deal that sent Darius Garland to the Los Angeles Clippers along with a second-round draft pick, watched him step onto the floor against the Kings in Sacramento and make an impact right away. Harden scored 23 points, added 8 assists, and shot a highly efficient 5 for 8 from three-point range, pairing seamlessly with Donovan Mitchell's 35-point explosion in a high-scoring, edge-of-your-seat battle. Together, they combined for the Cavaliers' final 16 points in an 18-5 closing run that sealed the 132-126 victory, a major statement in Harden's first game with his new team. This matchup wasn't just a debut, it was an introduction. Harden, who was acquired from the Clippers in a dramatic trade just days earlier, had not played for Cleveland previously and had to be cleared for action after the deal was completed. His presence instantly transformed how Cleveland could attack and organize offensively, giving head coach Kenny Atkinson another elite playmaker alongside Mitchell and big man Jarrett Allen, who added 29 points and 10 rebounds in a dominant performance of his own. Let's set the scene for this electrifying debut. The trade that brought Harden to Cleveland was one of the most talked about moves of the NBA deadline. Harden, an 11-time All-Star and former MVP, agreed to join the Cavaliers in exchange for Garland, a perennial All-Star himself, and a second-round pick. The Cavs sent Garland to the Clippers, parting with one of the core faces of their franchise in hopes that Harden's veteran presence and elite scoring ability would launch them deeper into postseason contention. Cleveland came into Sacramento with momentum, thanks in part to a deep run of wins and the boost from reconfiguring their roster. The Cavs were 32-21 and playing meaningful basketball in the Eastern Conference. But the addition of Harden was designed to raise that ceiling, giving them not only another prolific scorer, but a player whose experience could help guide younger teammates when the stakes are highest. Harden's debut did not start smoothly. Early in the game, both he and Mitchell struggled to find a consistent rhythm as the Kings jumped out to leads with hot shooting and resilient play. Sacramento's offense was firing on all cylinders, with balanced scoring and a lineup that refused to wilt against the Cavaliers' pressure. Rookie Nick Clifford scored a career-high 30 points for the Kings, while Russell Westbrook contributed 21 and 9 assists in a spirited effort that had the home crowd in a frenzy. But the complexion of the game shifted in the second half. Harden, settling into his new role, grew more comfortable, especially beyond the arc, and began knocking down critical shots. In the fourth quarter, he poured in 15 of his 23 points, including back-to-back threes that kept Cleveland within striking distance. His ability to create for himself and others was on full display, providing a blueprint for how he can be utilized as both a scorer and a facilitator. As Harden heated up, Donovan followed suit. Donovan scored 29 of his 35 points in the second half, showcasing both his strength as a perimeter scorer and his ability to take over games when needed. His performance tonight reaffirmed why he's one of the most feared offensive talents in the league, and pairing him with Harden gave Cleveland a two-headed scoring threat that opposing defenses struggled to contain. Jarrett Allen, meanwhile, was the steady force in the paint. He finished with a near-perfect shooting night, 11 for 12 from the field, and controlled the boards with 10 rebounds. His presence inside was a constant challenge for Sacramento, providing rim protection and second-chance opportunities that helped swing the momentum in the Cavaliers' favor. The victory was not just a testament to Harden's performance, but it also showcased Cleveland's resilience. The Cavaliers overcame deficits, weathered a hot shooting night from Sacramento, and executed in the clutch, qualities that championship teams must demonstrate under pressure. Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this Cavaliers team can win a title now with Harden and Mitchell together? Sacramento, meanwhile, drops to 12 straight losses, a stark contrast to Cleveland's upward trajectory. The Kings fought valiantly, hitting 16 of 37 from three-point range, yet couldn't sustain the offensive punches needed in crunch time. Even with 7 different players scoring in double figures, they couldn't match the late-game surge by the Cavs. Looking beyond the box score, tonight's result signals a turning point for the Cavaliers. This season has already seen them make significant strides in the Eastern Conference, and adding Harden gives them a potent dynamic not just for scoring, but for game management and playoff experience. The Cavs now sit well within sight of the top tier in the East, and with more time for Harden and Mitchell to build chemistry, their ceiling could climb even higher as the season progresses. Tonight's game also provides a reminder of Harden's enduring talent. At 36 years old, he's not just a scorer, he's a creator and leader capable of altering the flow of a game. In his first outing with Cleveland, he was efficient from both long range and the free throw line, finishing 7 for 13 overall and 4 for 4 from the line, an important contribution in a game decided by a narrow margin. For Cleveland fans, this night was more than just a win. It was validation that the front office's bold decision to pursue Harden was worth the risk. They traded one of their own, but in return, they gained a proven star with playoff pedigree. As the postseason draws closer, the combination of Harden, Mitchell, and Allen could make Cleveland one of the most formidable teams in the league. Subscribe to the channel for more updates as James Harden's Cavs journey unfolds. In closing, tonight was a defining moment for the Cavaliers and for Harden himself. A thrilling debut that ended in victory, showcased elite talent, and raised expectations for what's to come. This is the kind of performance that shifts narratives, energizes fan bases, and reshapes playoff races. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, the future just got a whole lot more exciting. Cleveland leads the way tonight, and James Harden's new chapter is just beginning.